So if you're thinking about selling on Amazon, one of the first things that you're going to need to know is that money is going to be required when it comes to getting your Amazon business up and running. I don't know of any real, tangible, sustainable way that you can start selling on Amazon with $0. But the good news is, if you're someone with a low budget, there's steps that you can take when it comes to building a thriving Amazon business. And that's exactly what I'm going to be discussing in today's video. I'm going to go for around 4 or 5 of the most important things that you need to be aware of and the steps that you need to take when it comes to getting your Amazon business started with the least amount of money possible. All right, so one of the first things that I want to do is go through some of the different expenses that you're going to need to pay for when you first get your Amazon business off the ground, just so that you have an idea of exactly what goes into the process. So one of the initial fees that you're going to need to pay for is an Amazon account. Now there's 2 different types of Amazon accounts. You can either get an individual account or you can get a professional account. Each of these 2 different accounts come with their own separate fees, and that's why you need to go away and do your own research. But as you can see on this page over here, when it comes to the individual plan, you're going to pay around 99 cents for every single item sold. However, with the professional account, you're going to pay $40 every single month as a fixed payment. Now, with these 2 different options, there's various different things that goes into it, various different features. So you need to read up on it and pick which one is best for you and the situation that you're in and the type of Amazon business you're looking to build. But in addition to all of these different selling fees over here, if you're going to go down the route of doing Amazon FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon, instead of doing Amazon FBM, which is fulfilled by merchant, which is basically where you're going to pick, pack, and ship out the orders yourself, you need to be aware of Amazon FBA fees. And there's this page over here that's going to go through all of the different fees that you need to be aware of when it comes to doing Amazon FBA, shipping your products to a Amazon warehouse. How much is it going to cost for them to hold the products? How much is it going to cost for them to ship it out, depending on the category? So there's a lot that goes into it depending on what type of products you sell. But in addition to all of these different Amazon selling fees, there's other expenses, of course. For example, company registration fees, pay-per-click expenses, product cost and shipping cost, import fees, training and education, and software. And of course, the list that I just went through now, you don't need to pay for all of them. If you don't want to pay for training and education, you don't have to do that. If you don't want to get software, you don't have to do that as well. I would say that the mandatory things that you're going to need to pay for when it comes to starting an Amazon business is inventory cost, selling fees, shipping cost, and import fees. But it is important for you to know these other ones just so that you can kind of have an idea of exactly what are the things that you're going to need to pay for in the first couple months of you trying to start your Amazon business. And I know you're probably thinking right now, Sam, is it possible for you to give me an exact amount of exactly how much I need to budget for? And to be honest, it's quite difficult for me to do that because it all depends on which products you decide to sell. But this now brings me on to one of the next most important things that I want to touch on, which is that when you first get started as an Amazon seller, your most expensive expense is going to be your inventory. And when I say inventory, I'm talking about product cost, import fees, and shipping fees. And the thing that most new Amazon sellers don't realize is that you don't need tens of thousands of dollars when it comes to investing into products. There's various different winning products out there that you're going to be able to pay as little as $500 when it comes to buying it from suppliers in China. And as long as you've made sure to do the right return on investment analysis for you to know that you're going to be able to make profit, you're going to be able to reinvest the money that you make once you sell all those products and grow your business from there. So the point that I'm trying to make right now is that if you have around $500, $1,000 and you're looking to sell on Amazon, then it's definitely possible to do. But again, it all comes down to making sure that you're finding products that are selling well, lightweight items, and you've done the right research to make sure that customers are actively searching for these items and Amazon sellers are currently making money selling those products as well. And this actually now brings me on to this tool over here called Helium 10. This is definitely something that you want to include in your budget when it comes to selling on Amazon because in my personal opinion, I don't think that it's possible to find the best products at a low price that are selling well without it. So what you want to do is just click the link in my description down below. It's going to take you to this page over here and you can select any one of these 2 different options. And once you've selected it, you've registered for your account, it's going to take you to your dashboard that looks like this. Now, not only are you going to be able to do product research to find low cost winning products that's going to make you money, but there's so many other ways that you're going to be able to use it. And I'm going to touch on that a little bit later on in this video. But when it comes to doing product research to find winning products, what you're going to do is just click on tools over here, then come over here to black box, and bear in mind that Helium 10 is connected to Amazon's product database. So all of the data, all of the sales data, everything you need to know is going to be found in Helium 10. So from this point, what you want to do is select the Amazon marketplace that you're going to be selling on. Now for me, I would pick amazon.co.uk because I'm based in the UK. But for the purpose of today's video, I'm just going to leave it on amazon.com. Then what you want to do is come over to the category section and pick a category that you're happy to grow your e-commerce business in. For example, baby products, you've got things like cell phone and accessories, electronics, home and kitchen, musical instruments. Basically, you just want to pick a niche that you have passion in and you also have knowledge in, so that you're going to be able to serve your customers in the best possible way. Now, for this example, I'm just going to use pet products. Then what I'm going to do is come down over here to the price range of the product and select $30 to $100. And I also want to make sure that the items that it shows me is generating minimum $10,000 every single month. And then from here, it's going to show you all of these different items. But one of the first things that you need to do is come over here to where it says edit filters. Then what you're going to do is just come over to shipping size and select small standard shipping size, and you might want to select large standard size as well, but you just want to make sure that you're specifically looking for lightweight items, because this is going to save you a lot of money when it comes to shipping cost, and it's also going to save you money when it comes to Amazon FBA storage fees. Then what you want to do is sort the monthly revenue from highest to lowest, and straight away it's going to show us all of these different items that's bringing in over $3.2 million, $2.5 million, over $1 million every single month. So that's the main reason why I tend to recommend Helium 10 to you guys, because it's proven products that are doing well, lightweight. There's no other way that you're going to be able to see all of this data. So what you're going to do from this point is just scroll down and find an item that you're happy to sell, an item that you know that you're going to be able to also source on a website like Alibaba.com. So for example, there's this one over here, which is a dog cone by the looks of it. And I can also see that this seller on Amazon is bringing in over $145,000 every month. So what you're going to be able to do from this point to kind of get an idea of exactly how much it's going to cost you when it comes to buying the winning product that you found is to go onto Alibaba.com just like this, type in the name of the item, which is dog cone, and then click on search. And from here, we're going to be able to see all of these different suppliers that are going to be able to source us with the product. But if I just scroll down slightly, we're going to be able to find the exact same one that's currently doing well on Amazon right now. So there's this one over here, and there's also this one over here. So we can see that this supplier has been on Alibaba.com for 8 years. We can see that they're verified, and we can see that this particular product is available for maximum $2.45, depending on how many pieces we order. So even if we order the minimum order quantity, which is 100 pieces, and you're going to be able to negotiate that once you contact them. But even if you had to order 100 pieces, it's only going to cost you around $245 for the products, maybe another $50, $60 for the actual shipping. Now, my personal opinion for those of you out there that are complete beginners looking to build an e-commerce business on Amazon, eBay, or any platform is to not necessarily jump into 100 pieces. You can do if you want, if the product price is cheap like this, but you don't want to order 100 pieces and then be in a situation where you're not able to sell them. So I always recommend people to start off with around 30 pieces, maybe 50 pieces. And then once you start seeing sales come through the door, that's when you can now invest into more and more quantity. But so far in this video, you've seen me go from not knowing exactly which product I want to sell to using Helium 10 to find a lightweight winning product, also finding it on Alibaba.com. And the interesting thing is, if I just jump onto Amazon right now and type in the name of this product, straight away we're going to be able to see sellers that don't necessarily have that much reviews on the first page, but we're also going to be able to see that the price that they're selling it for is around $23. There's sellers that are selling it for $26. Even sellers selling the exact same one that's on Alibaba right now for around $29. So the amount of profit that all of these different sellers are making is really, really high. But of course, for you to get an accurate idea of exactly how much it's going to cost you in total when it comes to buying any product from any supplier, you're going to have to reach out to them, contact them, and negotiate with them. And I'm going to link a video at the end of this video where I'm going to show you step by step exactly how you can use Alibaba.com. But for you to kind of get a rough idea, one of the tools that you can use is this one over here called Simply Duty that could be found at simplyduty.com. Now, this is a tool that I've been using from when I started my e-commerce business 9-10 years ago, and it's something that I'm still using till now. It's free to use. And the way that it works is that you're going to be able to insert all of the information about the product that you're importing into your country. And it's going to be able to give you an idea of exactly how much import taxes you're going to have to pay. So to give you an example of exactly how it works, let's say that I'm importing from China and I'm importing to the United Kingdom. For the product description, I'm just going to type in dog cone just like that. For the product value, I'm going to put the maximum that it was on Alibaba, which is $2.45. Product quantity, let's say that the supplier is going to only give me the option of 100 minimum order quantity. I'm just going to put 100 over there just like that. I'm going to leave it on CIF. For the shipping cost, let's also assume that it's going to be around $100. For the insurance cost, I'm just going to leave it on 0, and then I'm just going to click on calculate import duty and taxes. And within 5 seconds, it came back with this information letting me know exactly how much duty I'm going to have to pay, how much VAT I'm going to have to pay, and how much it's going to cost me in total for the products and all of the import fees. So as you can see over there, it's only going to cost $447 for the total landed price of the products if I did decide to sell this item over here, which has been proven to sell well using Helium 10. So in this video, I just wanted to give you guys some insight as to what goes into selling on Amazon if you have a low budget. Of course, there's some other things that goes into the Amazon selling process. For example, listing products, creating your account and doing everything like that. But if you wanted me to make a more detailed video where I go step by step into the full process, then put in the comments down below, do the Amazon video, and I'll get onto it ASAP. But in the meantime, if you wanted me to send you over a quick video where I go through some other details that you need to know when it comes to building up an Amazon business as a complete beginner, things I didn't really talk about in this video, you're going to be able to get access to that video by clicking the first link in the description down below. And if you wanted to watch the step-by-step video that I made not too long ago where I show you everything you need to know when it comes to finding suppliers on Alibaba.com, contacting them and making sure that you're using the best supplier possible, you're going to be able to watch that video by clicking the link over there. Check that out straight after this because it's already helped out so many people. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from it and I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.